No, it was poor. It was just not good enough. Obviously, the crowd was ready. I appreciate the crowd. Everybody showing up. They did their part. We did not. Um, Scheme wasn't good enough. The design of the plays wasn't good enough today. What we thought was going to work didn't work, and on the grass we didn't execute, nor did we put up forth, to me, the effort that we had put up in games past.
Antonio, you said that you've wanted to be a team that controls the line of scrimmage, and on both sides of the line of scrimmage today, it didn't feel like that was.
Now we got our ass whooped.
Yeah. Any reason? What's the crux of that? Would you say?
We got our ass whooped. We got to put pads on. I don't know. I mean, got to get on the sled. It's the same group that's for the most part all come back and same technique, same coaches. It's not a different scheme. So obviously we're gonna have to coach it better and be some hard asses on the guys, and guys got to take some rough coaching, because that just didn't see that coming on either side of the ball. We thought we had an opportunity to run the ball, and we didn't. We didn't do that at all. I mean, we tried, and just I would have booed us too, But offensively, defensively, we didn't do a good enough job up front. Not good enough.
Coach, I know you're upset with the performance. How would you rate your concern about the team's effort? It seemed like this is one of the first games under your leadership that the team just didn't seem to show up tonight.
No, they didn't. I think as the game went on, I don't think it was a team. I think there was definitely some individuals that made business decisions, and we'll make business decisions going forward as well.
Antonio, last week there was talk about maybe some disrespect that was happening nationally and with the point spread, and heard it from the players. But basically what it's asking people to believe in them. And kind of let them down a little bit today. So, where does that fall into? You got to earn that belief and that trust needs to be earned on the field.
Yeah, I think the one thing I've always said and spoken to you gentlemen about, and ladies, is being consistent. We're here right now, and that's not what we're fighting for. That's not what we're striving for, and it showed up today. And if I could say I saw it coming, I would have told you that, but I didn't see that coming. And inconsistent play is something we just got to constantly keep working on.
It seemed like I know you mentioned the trenches, but in the secondary, there were a lot of Panthers that kind of got open over the middle of the field and had a lot of space to run. That's not something that we've really seen a lot of out of this defense. Can you explain those breakdowns?
Yeah, I mean, played a lot of man in this game, and there's some zone, and want to be tighter coverage. And obviously, listen, got to give credit to them. They came out here and they put their best foot forward, and we didn't.
AP, this offense, other than a quarter and a half in Baltimore, struggled a little bit. What do you think's the problem, or is it something you got to look at film at?
No, I mean, just P and 10, first and 10. I mean, the next down is probably 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, majority of the time. So if you can't win on early downs, teams are going to just keep teeing off on us and have their full arsenal of third down menu, and that's really what you're seeing. So until we can do better, either run the ball, be more productive. Let's just say get there, get some positive plays on first and second down. It's not gonna be good, but we'll gotta work at it. It's a long season. It's week 3. We'll go in there into the lab, and we really got to chip away tomorrow.
You brought in Aiden O'Connell late in the game. Is that something that might be on the table moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think the game was kind of out of hand, and got 2 quarterbacks that battled. Let the other guy go in there and see what he can do for a little bit.
Coach, what do you take away as some positives of
Nothing.
today's game? Nothing.
Except for the crowd. Thank you, Raider Nation. Appreciate it. Sorry that we didn't come and do our part.
Saw Jackson Powers Johnson playing a little bit of right guard. Was that because of Dylan had the foot injury this week, or was it just kind of the?
That was just the plan. Nothing to do with Dylan. Dylan's been playing really good for us. That's just the side we decided to put him on.
I had a couple questions. It looked like Marcus Epps suffered some sort of lower leg injury at the end of the game. If you had any update on his status?
I just know it's a knee. Probably got to get more evaluation on that one.
And then secondly, I know you mentioned all week, and then even just now you wanted to establish the run this week. But is there a certain point where you guys have to, I won't say abandon the run, but sort of go with a pass first approach if it's just not working?
We got to do something to fix it. I mean, if it's to throw to open up the run, I mean, scheme, players, coaching. I mean, I said it before. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and just keep watching it. It's just not good enough. I mean, 3.4, 2 yards last week. That's not us. That's not the identity. That's not what I wanted to look like. That's not what our team is going to be, and we got to work on it.
What do you see in the trenches on defense? Were you happy with the effort on defense in the trenches?
No. I thought today was just bad by all of us. It's a bad day for the Raiders.
One more. As far as offensively, Gardner, out of sync, would you say? What did you see from the offense as far as Gardner early on?
It looked like everything. It started with the run game. Passing game wasn't there. I mean, I got to look. Obviously, you're watching. Your eyes go in different places, but we had a shot. I mean, there were some things that we wanted to do that showed up. It was here, and then you don't see it for another 10 minutes or 12 minutes or another quarter or even at all. So, just not a good performance by us at all today. Thank you guys.
What's up?
Gardner, we just got done talking to AP about the performance. This was not indicative of how his teams have played. What do you think happened today?
Yeah, just a lot of bad. Not good enough all around, Thought we came out a little flat today. Just didn't have the execution, the focus to sustain drives and stay on the field. And that was frustrating.
In 12 quarters, only about a quarter and a half in Baltimore has this offense looked on fire. What's it going to take, Gardner, to get this moving in the right direction? There's plenty of talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Honestly, I think we're going to have to go, watch this tape, watch our tape previous, figure out what we're doing well, figure out what we're not, and just continue on the process, man. I think, AP was talking about the locker room, not riding the roller coaster, not following the ups and downs, but continuing to try to get better. And if we do that, we got the right people to do it, and we're going to be all right. Word. Thank you.